Hello. Here is Living in Boulder vlog with Kyle. Monday, September the 14th. Ooh, it's already halfway through. So yeah, I'm gonna do a vlog because I think people are interested in about how my thingy went. Court date. That was back last Thursday. I did the plea deal thing. Somebody wanted me to do a video on how I did like the negotiation, and I said I would, so that'll be another video. But so yeah, I went down to Denver last Thursday because at 10 o'clock in the morning I was supposed to go in front of the judge and do the plea thing. And I talked to the lawyer beforehand, and I decided I was going to take the plea because it was something that I felt like I was being treated with respect, you know, and that, like, technically it wasn't really that much. It wasn't really anything out of my way, you know, because there's going to be a $35 fine and 10 hours of community service, and then quit smoking weed, the probation for 4 months. So I was like, all right, I'll do that because it's expensive to do the court thing. And if I want to be an activist, I don't have to go to court to change the laws and be an activist because I'm a YouTube guy and I have my website. So I can be enough of a marijuana activist without actually going to court. You know, and I can use the DUI as a kind of motivation to make the website to motivate other people who may have be in that situation. Change the law that way, but I don't have to actually do the court myself because I just have too much shit going on right now, man. Too much stuff. I recently on Saturday started working on Sanctimonium. I had to make it. So I'm creating lists of every single battle that Rome was involved in for 1,000 years, from the beginning until 753 BC until 271 AD. And the first 1,000 of years, that was like 200 years before it fell. But I wanted to do a cool 1,000, just the block for my website. So I'm getting, and so all the battles and also how far they are from Rome. So round trip, how far out, and then how far back in round trip in miles. And then every single town in ancient Rome, and Italy as well as the Roman Empire. So, and as far as, and then the round trip to the town and back. So that, and then I'm going to make that into a list on my website, and I should have that done pretty soon, actually, maybe today or tomorrow, on the Sanctimonium page. And then from there, I'll have the list on the website. So then I just make sister cities and sister battles to all the ones in real life based on how far away they are from Rome. So, and I'll have them divided up into different wars and all that kind of stuff, and make tribes. And so it's kind of time consuming. And over the last couple of weeks I've been thinking about it all the time, like just obsessed. Like I am insatiably driven to it. So yeah, so last Thursday I went in there. So I went down on Wednesday night though, because my mom was giving us talk at the convention center. So they put my mom up in a Hilton across the street, and she had 2 rooms, or a living room and a bedroom. So in the living room I had my own bed and my own TV. So then in the morning I got up, put on my suit, and just walked like 4 blocks to the courthouse. It was pretty cool. But I forgot to sign in when I first got there, so I had to wait and all the other people go in front. So I was in there for like 2 hours, but I got to watch a lot of other people do their thing, so it was kind of an interesting field trip. And then I was in there, and then I saw my original defender, who I got rid of in the meeting because I wanted to go to the court, and he was there like joking around with the prosecutor. And then he comes up to me and he goes, "Are you going to take the plea?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, he got all happy, and then he left. And then the prosecutor comes up to me, and she goes, some lady's not going to show up today, and she has like the certificate or whatever to make it probate supervised, because she asked for supervised, and I didn't ask for unsupervised because, and somebody actually suggested that I should ask for it, but I waited too long, and then I was like, whatever, if they want to make me quit for 4 months, I can prove to them that I can quit for 4 months, you know, and then just start smoking weed again. It'd be slightly better for the overall cause, I think, that made me quit for 4 months. So I was willing to do that just to show people that you can, you know, because I think there's a misconception Because people even ask me, and I think I even did a request video like 6 months ago. Somebody goes, yeah, like, are you addicted? You know, you're a drug addict. Are you addicted? And it's like, no, I'm not. So it'd be a good way to show people that they're addicted. You know, people think that it's hard to get a hardcore stoner to quit smoking weed, and it's not quite as hard as you might think, because, you know, stoners are all about altered states, and so if you sober up because you're high all the time, then now you're in an altered state. So it's kind of like being high is the stoned to the stoner. So, you know, so that's and also you reset you get a chance to grow your neurons back. So when you start smoking again, you can get really stoned, which saves money, and it also makes you get stoned. Sometimes people like to get really stoned. Yeah, but anyway, he comes up and she goes, yeah, I think the lady's not going to show up for the stamp or whatever. So, and if she doesn't, and it looks like she might not, or I'll just ask for unsupervised. So I was like, okay. So I go up, and yeah, and she asked for unsupervised, and she even mentioned I was habituated, and so all I had to do was just be like, I had to tell the judge a bunch of things, like yes, 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 and I pled guilty. driving while, oh yeah, I got a DWA, driving while ability impaired. God, which is not true, but you know, whatever, playing the court game. And then she also asked me if I knew what was going on. Do you understand what's going on? I'm like, yeah, sure. But yeah, so, and then I left. So I paid my $35. I think tomorrow I'll sign up for the $20 or the community service. Yeah, but so right now I'm just working on my. Oh yeah, and unsupervised, by the way, means that, you know, they're not going to take your blood or piss tests. So I guess you can keep smoking weed. But I can't remember if the judge said that I wasn't supposed to smoke. Whatever, dude. So let me talk about my website. Yeah, because I just got started on my website. I mean, on the new page, the Sanctimonium. And so I think I'm going to be doing that. I'm like super fired up about that. And especially whenever I start a new page, I'm super, super, super fired up about it for like 3 weeks. All I can think about is that, and that's all I do. And then I get it up to speed, and then I burn out on it, and then I blaze, and I start working on other stuff. And so when I get back to it, it's developed enough so I can kind of pick up where I left off. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just trying to get Sanctimonium going, mainly because I'm just super curious to see how well I can make it, how similar I can make it look. It's just that strikes me to be absolutely fascinating. Make a little kingdom here that mirrors Rome. You know, it's every single everything. So yeah, I'm just doing that. But I'm totally out of money. I'm like $1,200 in debt, credit card debt. So I'm gonna need to get a job I'm gonna need money pretty soon. I think I'm gonna sell my car, but can't really motivate to do that. I'll do that tomorrow. I think I need to get another battery though. I had to replace my windshield. Now I think another battery because I let it sit around all year without driving it. The battery died. Only my mechanic bought it without asking me, so I have to call my mechanic and see if I can get him to help me get it replaced because he bought it. But yes, I think I'll do that tomorrow, and then put my car on the line. On the market. Once I sell my car, it's gonna be awesome to get out of debt. Because I'm I'm $1,200 credit card, $4,600 personal debts. No money, not making money. So I'm gonna start to work on the money fundraising page on my website. I'm gonna ask for money from like everybody pretty soon. But I think I'll start making videos, man, because I'm just crazy insatiable on this. But maybe later on, like in the winter time, I'll be able to do some videos. That'll make me money. If I start making videos all the time, I could start making money. So I really should motivate. But it's this fucking Sanctimonium. It's so crazy. I can't describe. Words can't describe. But it's gonna be cool. Especially for people who live in Boulder, who are into biking. So yeah, so anyways, that's all going on with me right now. I'm gonna eat my Subway sandwich now. Okay, peace out. Where's the button? Oh, there's the button.